There are wild moments and memorable occasions in the life of a martial artist, and I've been so fortunate because a lot of times even when things go bad, they turn out really good for me. And I had one of those occasions. It was actually when I had gone to train with both Professor Wally J. and Sensei George Dillman. At the same time, they were doing a dynamic duo double impact seminar. And I was there, but as I went there, a light went on in my car, and I went, oh my goodness, what's going on? It turned out my alternator died. I made it, but my alternator died. I made it to the seminar, and then I couldn't even start my car after that. It was really funny. And so it's interesting that I made it to the seminar. And so my car gets dragged out to the shop, and it turns out the alternator's dead, and they say, we can't replace it until Monday. So I now have to stay through the weekend, and I don't have any place to stay. And Sensei Dillman says to me, well, you can stay in the hotel with Wally J. and myself. You just have to sleep on the floor. How's that for cool? I'm this lowly, I think I was a third dan at the time. I'd known Sensei Dillman for a couple of years. I don't think we'd yet written a book together, though I think we'd begun that process. But, you know, I'd written some articles about him by this point in time, but, you know, I'm still not really anybody. He's going, yeah, stay with us. And I thought, well, thank you. That's wonderful. I absolutely will. So I remember, I just remember this, waking up in the morning. I'm stiff and sore. I've been sleeping on the floor, and I haven't done that since college. And, you know, I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm not great in the morning. Honestly, mornings are not my favorite time of day. I'm really more of a night owl. So, you know, getting up, and Professor Jay's getting up, and he's kind of the same way. He's sitting there, you know, wearing his boxers and his T-shirt, and just climbing out of bed going, ah. And then there's George Dillman. There's my teacher. He's wearing a T-shirt, kind of a tank top T-shirt, and tighty whities. And he's doing full splits up against the wall, just like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Just like he's got that leg all the way up there, and he's stretching and doing full splits, standing up against the wall, exactly like Van Damme in the movies. I will never forget that. Looking at that, it was like, oh my goodness, I can barely touch my toes. And to be able to do that kind of full split against the wall first thing in the morning, I'm Chris Thomas. These are some reflections from the masterclass. Thanks for watching. Now go train.